Buck roll.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, give me the words and I got the flow. See, I don't gotta write, I got the Holy Ghost. Yeah, that's called a ghost writer. Jeremiah 5:14, that's so fire.
Isaiah 14, and when I retire, out of captivity I broke the iron. Who that is coming out of Mount Zion? Woolly hair, looking like a lion.
1,000 men marching with no drums on, no trombone, just boots on. Use our voices screaming out, take care of your homes, take care of your wives, take care of your own.
Now we standing out here in the valley of the bones. This place called America, this is not your home. This is like a tomb, place where you died at. Now I resurrected, trying to bring the 12 tribes back.
I came on a slave shipping,
and I ain't even like that.
Put my neck in a rope and
I couldn't even fight back.
Let's see what's going on in Iran.
Iran sentences 2 women to death over LGBTQ activism and Christianity. Human rights organization says.
Hey, I'm telling you, they ain't playing that stuff overseas.
They're not playing.
They do not do that in Revelation.
Fire for that.
Play with Ishmael
if you want to.
Death. Play with Ishmael if you want to.
Revelation chapter. I'm on Revelation chapter 18, and I want you to read verse 3. Look at this. The Persians, Elam, because that's who Iran is. The Persians. They not gonna let this go down. Read that Revelation 18:3.
Revelation chapter 18 and verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
The wine of her fornication. The fornication of the United States of Babylon is homosexuality. What the hell is that? Gender fluid and queer and
pedophilia
and I don't know. I was gonna say denominational. Hey, that's fornication too. Close enough. Close enough.
Spiritual fornication.
But it says here that all the nations drunk of her fornication. That means they welcome in that LGBT stuff. All the European nations, that stuff goes down over there in Great Britain, over there in Russia, over there in France, over there in damn Spain. They got all of that stuff, right? Keep reading.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
They agreed to it. And what happened when they agreed with that doctrine of sodomy? Read on.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Now, what's the estate of Iran when it comes to riches? They're not up there with the white nations as far as wealth. Right. They do have money. Not saying that they a broke nation, but they're not up there with Russia as far as
military-wise.
None of it.
None of that. Right. Are they being embargoed?
Who?
Iran.
Yeah, they are.
Embargoed,
They've been embargoed. But why is their riches not like the Edomite nations? It's because they ain't drinking of her fornication. They don't want none of that damn LGBTQISTPI.
That's right.
I was going to do a little wavy over there.
Alphabet.
They don't want none of that stuff over there. Or do they want that poison called Christianity?
There you go. There you go. So, because remember, that fornication is the what's the contract?
Yeah.
You with it? You with the booty bandits? Here comes the money. Here comes the riches.
Yep.
That's exactly what
you are now an ally with us, and we're going to fund your pockets. Go ahead, officer.
I was looking at the title, and I like how they equate that fornication spirit one and the same with Christianity.
Right. Damn, good point.
They put it hand in hand.
Good point right there. Give me that Revelation 16, and I want you to read verse 13 to show what Christianity actually is. Read that.
Revelation chapter 16 and verse 13. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs.
So off top, it's an unclean spirit. Read on.
Come out of the mouth of the dragon.
The dragon is Esau. Go ahead.
And out of the mouth of the beast. And out of the mouth of the false prophet.
Of the who?
Of the false prophet.
The false prophet is Christianity.
Yeah, that's right.
Once Christianity comes into your country and your nation embraces it, what comes behind it? An unclean spirit. LGBTQISTUVINDPENDT.
FNF.
That comes. That's why the Persians, Iran, and some Ishmael mixed in there too over there. They said, no, we don't want that. We'll rather put your ass to death for bringing it over here.
This is what the Iranians, they understand. They understand that the war tactics.
Yeah.
So usually 9 times out of 10, when Esau has to do something, he will always try to capture the people's minds first. That's why he comes with religion.
Yeah.
It gives you something to believe in. And after you believe in whatever you believe in, then they could change your mind, make you believe that there's different genders besides two.
They did that to Gad with the native Indians. They brought in the what was they called? The Jesuit priest.
Right.
They brought religion and then they brought the sword and destroyed them. It's the same thing they try to do with the Persians. They try to bring in the religion instead of Islam because although the Persian, they believe in Islam. They don't play that stuff about men sleeping with men. They don't get down like that. And once you bring in that Christianity and you expose people to sin, the pleasures of sin, people will rather choose that and go against whatever God they believe in and follow after their flesh instead of follow after discipline, which Islam brings some to those people. They don't do the things that Christianity does.
They'll overthrow their government to follow the pleasures of lust.
Because that's what happened. What America does, they use those pleasures to destabilize the country.
Yeah.
We'll take away your McDonald's or we'll take away your strip clubs. And next thing you know, everybody's in the streets rioting.
Yep.
You see what happened with
over there.
China at the banks now. They protesting in front of banks, all in the streets against tanks when the country is at war, but everybody more concerned with their money. You see that?
That comes from Christianity.
There you go.
They've always been selfish and greedy. And also over there across seas too, with that whole sodomy spirit, you see that they sentenced them two sodomites to death. And ain't nothing because Iran's already sanctioned. It ain't nothing America can do to stop that from happening, what they done passed over there. Speak it out, bringing LGBT and Christianity and speaking against them, ain't nothing America can do about that. But also, I think it's the United Arab Emirates, also overseas over there in that area. They banned some stuff from Netflix. Let's see what happened on Netflix with what they pushing. What Babylon the Great is doing with their fornication even over there. Let's pull it up.
Netflix, Saudi Arabia, and GCC warn streaming giant over violating Islamic values.
There you go.
Damn.
There you go.
So Ishmael and Elam is like, nah, man, we ain't going there. And this was just 2 days ago.
Right.
They like, hey, man, stop with your stuff that you're doing. Because that's what Esau does. He tries to infiltrate. Because if he can't go through religion, he'll go through media and poison you with that. That's exactly what he do. And that's why, give me that. I think it's in Isaiah, right? Isaiah, real quick. Let's go to it. These are the things that we got to be mindful of because this is how he damn destroyed us. This is how he got us, y'all. We started watching their damn TV. And we became poisoned with their lies. Where is it? I think it's Isaiah chapter 47. And I want you to read verse 9. Let's read that.
Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 9.
Yep.
But these two things shall come to thee in a moment in one day. The loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection.
When it's just right. The World War III gonna crack off when it's just right. For you got just enough power that the whole earth is gonna see. When Christ come back, he's like, yeah, you guys, because we didn't think nobody could take them down, because at the height that they was. So when it's just right, Christ said he gonna return. Read on.
For the multitude of thy sorceries.
Here's the point. For the multitude of thy sorceries. Netflix is a sorcery.
Yeah.
Prime, what's it? Prime Video?
Prime Video,
sorcery.
That's right.
Name some other sorceries.
Hulu.
Hulu's a damn sorcery. HBO Max is a damn sorcery. Disney is a Pixar is a sorcery. YouTube is a sorcery. Facebook is a TikTok, Instagram are sorceries. Now look what God gonna do because of their sorceries. Read on.
And for the abundance of thine enchantments.
Of thy what?
Of thy enchantments.
Through those mediums of their sorceries, they have enchanted the people. And what they've already conquered the people here in America.
Right.
Especially Israel. We over here brain dead and dumb dumb as hell, man. You gonna see later on as we go on in this show how brain dead and dumb we have become. But they're trying to bring the whole world up under that sword. And Ishmael's fighting, man. He ain't playing with that. Let's pull up the main point in that article and show what Ishmael said about that damn sorcery and enchantment and why they don't want it over here. Let's read that.
Another video on Al Egbaria's website alleged that the streaming service was promoting homosexuality.
By doing what?
By focusing excessively on homosexuals.
I want to pause right there, man. Focusing excessively on homosexual. God call them sodomites. Focusing. Check this out. Now, YouTube, Facebook, check this out. Give me a thumbs up or yes if y'all have noticed. In all of these new 2022 shows, there's been a multitude of damn misogynistic stuff. Misogyny is black men with white women, black women with white men, or other nations, interracial marriage, basically. It's been a plethora of that in the videos. It has also been a damn focus on sodomites in every video. It's also a damn we are the world kumbaya melting pot in all of the videos in 2022. Lord of the what's that? It's a new show called Rings of Power on Prime. What's that one that they was complaining about? The new one that's a spinoff of
Lord of the Rings?
The House of Dragon.
The House of Dragon. It's a spinoff of what was that show that was Game of Thrones. They got black people in that. Guess what the black people are? Black people married to white folk. Kids is damn mixed as hell. Light-skinned black people, ain't nothing wrong with Officer Daniel. Ain't nothing wrong with light-skinned black people. All right? Nothing wrong
Wait a minute.
Before you want Matthew 18 me and shit.
Damn.
Nothing wrong with light-skinned. But you know what I'm talking about on that show. They make sure they get them, what Bishop always says, them ambiguous black people. You can't really tell what they are and what race they are, who their mother and father, all that type stuff. They get them ambiguous ass black people, and they're trying to push that sorcery throughout all the earth. And Ishmael over there said, "We ain't having that, man. You ain't no way, boy. Take this damn stuff off of our off the Netflix. We don't want it up in here." And look what happened over there too. It was so bad that they banned one of y'all favorite characters, y'all favorite characters from Toy Story. Pull up that article, the top stories, to show who they banned from over there in Saudi Arabia, right? Let's pull it up.
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear is y'all favorite person from Toy Story. I know y'all was. Infinity and Beyond. Don't act like it wasn't. Don't act like it wasn't, y'all. Y'all know y'all love Infinity and Beyond. But what, Buzz Lightyear what?
Film banned from cinemas by UAE.
They banned it from over there. That's the United Arab Emirates.
There you go.
So Ishmael and Elam, they don't want that fornication over there, but prophecy will be fulfilled.
So it's not bad enough they bombing the place. They
gonna turn you into sodomites.
They gonna bomb you and turn you into
They're gonna bomb you and run up in your bunghole. You know who else did that? And historically, Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great went to war with all nations and was sleeping with little boys.
He said there's no greater love than man's butt.
I wouldn't be surprised if he
little
was
boys
raping his captives.
Say it again.
I said I wouldn't be surprised if he was raping his captives.
He probably was to get that top position.
You went too graphic there.
That's what's going on,
what
man.
In the hell?
They are trying to push that, but what the Elam is coming back with, you bring that stuff over here, we gonna send your ass to death. We gonna hang you by firing squad or something.
Yeah.
Elam coming for you. You bring Christianity and LGBT
so
over.
If you really want to put it, is America's the cause of those two people dying.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah, well, you hit it right on the head.
Not even
right
native to their own homeland, they causing death overseas. But that's what it is, man. Let's give me that in Habakkuk real quick. Give me that in Habakkuk about what Esau brings. Esau brings this everywhere he goes. This is why it says, "Envy thou not thy oppressor, and choose none of his ways." Habakkuk chapter 2, and I think it's 4 or 5, whatever. Get to straight to the point. You know where Habakkuk is, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep, let's read that 2 and 5.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5.
Yep.
Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, He's a proud man.
He's a proud man. Think he owns the world. Go ahead.
Neither keepeth at home.
That's why he's over there in daggone Persia, in Iran. That's why he's over there in Saudi Arabia. Right. That's why he's over there in United Arab Emirates. As proof, he don't keep it home. No. Even if he can't go there physically, what does he do? He sends his damn media over there. Right. White people over here, white girls kissing over here, Buzz Lightyear over here. He sends his damn media. He's still there in your land if he's not there physically. Go ahead.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death.
And is what?
Is as death.
That's why them two girls got killed, because everywhere Esau and his philosophy goes, it brings death, because he's not about life. He's not about preserving life. That's why he's pushing LGBTQRSIDNEDPTP. Yep.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom. Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. I have an important message about your leaders in the Christian church. Your bishops, pastors, reverends, and ministers are all lying to you and leading you straight to damnation. The truth is, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical Israelites, according to Deuteronomy chapter 28. Jesus Christ is a black man with white wool hair, according to Revelation chapter 1, verses 14 and 15. We as the Israelites must keep the commandments in the faith of Christ to receive salvation, as it is written in Revelation chapter 14, verse 12. I've challenged and debated Christian authorities all over the world on these issues. Not one of them has been able to negate this truth. Your pastors have led you astray, worshiping pagan holidays and false gods, just as in the days of old. So join us on our mission to restore the true nation of Israel before the decree goes forth. The work is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Visit our website at israelunite.org or call us at 855-484-4842 to learn more and visit our schools. Shalom.